Et nous commençons bientôt ici avec la finale du championnat de Belgique de jeunes chevaux de dressage dans la catégorie des 7 ans. 10 chevaux vont se présenter devant vous. We starten hier zo met de finale van het Belgisch kampioenschap van de 7-jarige paarden. En dit is direct de eerste deelnemster. C'est directement notre première compétitrice. Il s'agit de Babette, montée bereden door Clara Husselmans. Babette, le père de vader Furstenloek, de vader van de moeder, le père de la mère Sandrohit. En we keken naar Clara Hulselmans met Babette. Over enkele ogenblikken krijgen we het commentaar van de juryleden. Dans quelques instants, nous recevrons le commentaire des juges.
Thank you, Clara, for this presentation. We saw a horse with a quite elastic trot work. The extensions were quite dynamic, and the horse kept a nice rhythm, and also the trot work and the collected was well balanced and cadenced. At times, the horse could be a little more uphill in trot, 7.5 for the trot. The walk was clear rhythm in the medium walk. The extended walk maybe could have a little more ground cover, but the horse kept the rhythm very clear in the collected walk, 7.5 for the walk. The canter showed a really clear jump and always through the body. At times it could have a little more uphill tendency, especially in the medium and in the extended canter, 7.5 for the canter. For submission, the test started quite well. The lateral work was already quite well balanced. The horse kept really the rhythm and the cadence, and the walk pirouettes were quite well performed. Also the both pirouettes and canter. The first one was a little large and the horse a little bit above the bit, but the second one, the horse was really nicely taking weight. And my colleague and me, I can only talk for my colleague from Japan and for me because we are connected. We really loved the flying changes. We said, oh, they're so super smooth and easy going and everything. But then in the tempi changes, there were big mistakes and some tension. That was really pity with the 4 tempi already mistake, but a big resistance the 3 tempi. So we had to go below 7 for submission to 6.8. And for perspective, we end up with a 7.5. So the final result is 73.6. Thank you.
En dat was dus Clara Hulselmans met haar eigen fokproduct Babette. Het resultaat krijgt u zo direct. Le résultat va suivre. Dan krijgen we in de piste Newberry Z, bereden door Jorinde Verwimp. En Newberry Z is gefokt door vader Wim Verwimp. Le père, de vader, is Negro. Le père de la mère, de vader van de moeder, Weltmaier 2. En Newberry Z staat reserve om naar het wereldkampioenschap jonge paarden te gaan, dat over een kleine maand gaat plaatsvinden. Il est donc réserve pour le championnat du monde des jeunes chevaux de 7 ans, qui aura lieu dans un peu plus ou moins un mois. Jorinde Verwimp en Newberry Z. Mais je peux vous communiquer le résultat de Clara Hulselmans et Babette. 69,586, 69,586%. We kijken naar Jorinde Verwimp.
East Coast, always in me, Commonwealth, Lil Jump, getting love from my city. Yeah. I roll call for the DMV. In my own lane, you could still ride with me. Yeah. Lord knows I made mistakes. You won't end, but it's too late. I don't need your support, just to know I'm important. I will never sell myself short, cause I know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm an alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. 8 ball in your pocket, I'm your alphabet. Alphabet. Never really fit in, always felt like an alien. I be in my own space of mind, making boss moves in my own time, and I got my own ride. Find me all alone, I'm on the road. I had to take a couple hits, a couple
En we keken naar Jorinde de Verwimp met Newberry Z. We gaan zo het commentaar krijgen van de juryleden. On va bientôt recevoir les commentaires des membres du jury.
Thank you, Jorinde, for this performance. And again, I can only talk for the judges doing the quality of the gates. I can't say anything about the technique, but I hope that my colleagues agree. The trot was quite active. The horse kept cadence, and the collected trot was energetic. The extensions showed a lot of energy. The horse gets a little crooked and wide behind at times in the extensions, so 7.8 for the trot. The walk was clear rhythm, very well ground covering in the extended walk, and kept the balance and the rhythm in the footfalls in the collected walk. The tempo in the collected could be a little more consistent, so 8.0 for the walk today. The canter was clear 3-beat. The horse is able to take weight. The horse is able to go forward in the extension, showed a lot of expression. Unfortunately, there was a mistake at the end of the extended canter, but still for us it's a good canter. We gave 8 for the canter. Submission. The changes were really secure. There were big changes always through the body, and the second period was really nice. The first one, the horse was a little bit struggling with the rhythm, but we had nice walk periods, and the lateral work was very well balanced. A little better to the right, the half pass, than to the left. 7.8 for submission, and for us it's a horse with a good perspective for dressage, so we gave an 8. So for the mark for quality, we end up 79.2. Thank you.
En dat geeft een totaal van 75,162%, 75,172%. Jorinde Verwimp en Newberry Z. In En piste, nous avons Cheops Dator. Il est monté par Larissa Paulus. L'éleveur de Fokker is Muriel Raimondo. Et Cheops Dator, c'est un zoon van Glocks Toto Junior. Et la mère de moeder is een dochter van Amsterdam. Eigenaar, propriétaire Catherine Bribosia. We kijken naar Larissa Paulus en Cheops Dator. En we keken naar Larissa Paulus en Cheops Dator.
Thank you, Larissa, for this performance. And again, I can only say something for the quality marks. We saw a fault-free test, and the horse started in canter quite light-footed. At times, the neck is a little bit high, and then sometimes you lose a little bit the back. So that is a little bit hollow at times. But because it's very light-footed and able to go forward and showing some cadence in the collector trot, we gave 7.6 for the trot. The walk is clear rhythm, could be a little more over the back in the extended, and also in the collected walk, the horse was not always really through the back today. 7.4 for the walk. For us today, the canter was the best gait. Really showed ability to take weight and to go forward in the extensions, showed a nice balance, 7.9 for the canter. For submission, I said already it was a fault-free test. The cadence in the half passes was quite nice. The one to the right was even a little better than the one to the left. The pirouettes, when the horse was in the pirouettes, the horse was really taking weight. But in the first one, he was not going out very straight, and the second one, you had some difficulties to get into the pirouette. That, of course, we have to take in account, but the flying changes were really nice, slightly swaying, but for a young horse, they're very expressive and light-footed. For the contact at times, what I said in the beginning already, the neck is a little high and he's very busy with his mouth at times and it's a little bit open, so maybe you can improve that. 7.6 for the submission, and we think it's a quite good perspective as a dressage horse, 7.7. So today you end up with a quality mark, 76.4. Thank you.
Larissa Paulus et Cheops Dator. Et voici son pourcentage, 72,808%, 72,808%. Et voici le numéro 711-711, Coco Negro met Aurélie Messine. Coco Negro, een fokproduct, een produit de l'élevage de Jan Thoomse Fokkerij, inscrit au KWPN. Et le père de vader is Toto Junior. Le père de la mère, de vader van de moeder Negro. En de eigenaar, propriétaire, is Aurélie Messine. Coco Negro. Et c'était Aurélie Messine avec Coco Negro.
Thank you, Aurélie, for this presentation. We saw a horse with some nice trot extensions. They were quite regular, a little hurried in the beginning. But today in the collected trot, we think you were a little bit struggling with the rhythm, especially in the turns to the left. We thought that the horse is not always balanced in the half circles and in the corners. So today 6.9 for the trots. The walk, as we see it here now, the horse is not absolutely relaxed today. So the horse keeps a little tension in the back and doesn't really show ground cover in the extended walk. There's not even stepping in the footsteps of the front legs. But the collected walk was quite nice, clear in rhythm, so 6.5 for the walk today. The canter was clear 3 beats, not from the beginning, but it was only the very first part. But then the 3 beat was clear, could show a little more jump and uphill tendency, especially in the extensions, 7.0. The test started quite nice with the lateral work. But then, especially in canter, there were some problems. The pirouettes, the first pirouette, the horse was totally escaping, not taking weight at all. And in the second pirouette, the horse struggled with the balance, and we thought nearly it was falling into trot. So the horse really has to gain balance and strength to do the pirouettes. And of course, there was big difficulties in the change at A for the second change, also with some resistance. Unfortunately, we have to take all that in account. So 6.5 today for submission and perspective 6.9. That's today a final result of 67% for the quality. Thank you.
Oké, en dat geeft dan een totaal van 65,607%. Ce qui fait un total de 65,607% pour Aurélie Messine et Coco Negro. En in de piste, en piste, Patty's Mistake, bereden sous la selle de Linda Meijs. Patty's Mistake, een eigen fokproduct, een produit de propre élevage, BWP. Le père, de vader, is De Niro. De vader van de moeder, le père de la mère, Tchutchinski. En Patty's Mistake, die gaat ons ook verdedigen op het WK voor de jonge paarden. Il ira au Championnat du Monde des Jeunes Chevaux. We gaan kijken naar Linda Meijs en Patty's Mistake. En dat was Linda Meijs en Patty's Mistake.
Thank you, Linda, for your performance. We saw a horse that was very regular in the trot work, and but we would like to see a little more pushing power from behind. In the extensions, they could have a little more energy, and also the collected trot could have a little more cadence, a little more off the ground, a little more swing. 7.2 for the trot. The walk was clear rhythm, relaxed, and appropriate in the ground cover. The collected maintained the clear rhythm. For a higher mark, you need a little more activity and ground cover. 7.6 today. The canter also clear in the 3-beat. The horse is able to take some weight. The extensions could have a little more ground cover and uphill tendency, a little more power in it. 7.6 for the canter. But the whole test, the horse was quite obedient and a very consistent frame, little bit short in the neck at times when you lost the self-carriage, but only a few moments. But the horse showed some ability to take weight in the pirouettes, and the tempi changes, they were already quite straight and very effortless, the riding. So that was, everything was quite smooth, and the horse was relaxed throughout the whole test. So we gave a 7.8 for the submission perspective. We gave a 7.7. So today you end up for the quality with a mark of 75.8. Thank you.
En dat geeft een totaal van 72,329%. Ce qui fait un total de 72,329%. In piste hebben wij Karma Begijnhoven. In het zadel Rob van Puijenbroek, monté par Rob van Puijenbroek. C'est un produit de l'élevage Begijnhoven, bien sûr. C'est une jument, een merrie. Le père de vader is Desperado. Et le père de la mère, de vader van de moeder, Negro. We kijken naar Karma Begijnhoven onder Rob van Puijenbroek. En we keken naar Karma Begijnhoven met Rob van Puijenbroek.
Thank you, Rob, for your performance. It started very well in the trot work. The trot is always supple over the back, active from behind. The horse showed really activity in the extensions and was able to take weight in the transitions back to the collection. There was a nice cadence in the collected trot, and yeah, it seemed to be very light-footed to us, 8.6 for the trot. The walk, clear in rhythm, ground covering, and kept the balance very well in the collected walk, 7.8 for the walk. Also, the canter is always uphill in front of the rider, showing ability to take weight, to collect, to go forward in extensions, already quite straight. A 7.8 also for the canter. Submission, yeah, as I said already, the test started really well. The half passes from here, from in front, the super nice and well balanced. Maybe a little bit, very slightly tilted to the right. To the left, it's even better than to the right. But still, everything was super nice to us. The walk pirouettes. There was only one little thing with the first canter departure. And but both pirouettes, the horse already showed us that it's able to take weight, kept the balance. That was very nice. But one thing is that you have to improve in the work is the flying changes. Started already with the first flying change in the half passes. The change was short behind, and then some mistake in the tempi changes. So the horse has to establish the changes and get a little more balanced in that, but still we loved all the other stuff, so we gave 7.7 for submission. For us, a horse with a good perspective in dressage, 8.2 for that, so you end up with 80.2 for the quality today. Thank you.
En Rob van Puijenbroek neemt hiermee de tweede plaats in met Karma Begijnhoven. Zij krijgen 74,458%. Prennent la deuxième place au classement provisoire avec 74,458%. Maar we hebben nog 4 kandidaten. Nous avons encore 4 candidats. We gaan direct verder met Kumani ADQ, monté par Tane Walkens. C'est un produit de propre élevage, een eigen fokproduct. Le père de vader is Fightertans. Le père de la mère, de vader van de moeder, is Ryan. Kumani ADQ en Tane Walkens. En we keken naar Tane Walkens en Kumani ADQ.
Thank you, Tane, for your performance. We saw a horse with very much energy from the beginning to the end of the test. The horse is always eager to go forward. That's what we really liked. The trot work is always off the ground. The horse is able to show extensions, come back to the collection and to take weight. Already quite well balanced in the lateral work, 8.6 for the trot today. The walk was in clear rhythm with a good ground cover, a nice overtrack, a nice freedom in shoulders, and when you went back, the transition into collected walk, the horse was able to keep the rhythm, stayed active, so 8.2 for the walk. The canter as well, the horse showed us that it's eager to go forward, has a lot of energy. The extensions, the horse gets big in front and goes forward and also takes weight when you have to collect the horse, 8.2 for the canter. The submission, there were, as I said before, a lovely lateral work, very well balanced and also already very nicely crossing. The tempi changes were very secure today. Only thing that we have today, what we have to take in account is a little bit both pirouettes. The first one you get very, very slow and the horse started to climb a little bit, and the second one, the approach was not really fluent. It could be a little more active, but then the pirouette was really nice. But still we have to take it in account, and we had to stay below 8 because of that. We gave 7.8 for a submission, and perspective for us, it's a horse with a very good perspective in dressage. We gave an 8.4, so you end up with a quality mark 82.4. Thank you.
Ja, en Tane Walkens neemt hiermee de voorlopige eerste plaats over. Elle prend la première place du classement provisoire avec Kumani ADQ et 77,343%, 77,343%. We gaan verder met King's Dream WH en Brecht Doren. Dit fokproduct van de heer Dekkers heeft als vader il a comme père Everdale et le père de la mère, de vader van de moeder, is Gribaldi. We gaan eens kijken naar Brecht Doren en King's Dream WH. En we keken naar Brecht Doren met King's Dream WH. Over enkele ogenblikken krijgen we het commentaar van de juryleden. Dans quelques instants les commentaires des membres du jury.
Thank you, Brecht, for your performance. We saw a horse with a very irregular trot work. The horse showed ability to take weight, but the trot could be a little more over the back. Especially in the extensions, we would like to see a little more suppleness of the back. 7.5 for the trot. The walk was clear in rhythm in the medium and in the extended walk, and quite relaxed and ground covering. In the collected walk, the horse got a little tight in the back, and the rhythm still could be a little more clear in the collected walk. 7.0 for the walk. The canter for us, the best pace. The horse showed ability to take weight. Showed a lot of energy in the canter extensions, very well balanced, and taking weight in the down transition back to the collection, and that change was very nice. And also in the period he showed ability to take weight. 7.8. Submission on the horse today was at times a little short in the neck, could be a little rounder in the top line for us to improve the suppleness of the back. And the periods were really nice. The horse, as I said before, really showed ability to take weight, but the walk periods could have a little more balance and clear rhythm. And also the flying changes, I think they still have to be a little established. The 4 tempies were without mistakes, a little crooked still, but there was still one mistake in the 3 tempi. So for submission today, 7.6, perspective 7.7, makes the final result for the quality of 75.2. Thank you.
Oké, en dat maakt een totaal van 71,458% voor Brecht Doren. Ce qui fait un total de 71,458%. En piste, Jack Daniels en un produit de l'élevage de Jean van Laar. SBS, le père Apache, vader is Apache, le père de la mère. De vader van de moeder is Weldhit 2 en bereden door Nick van Laar. Jack Daniels. Hij gaat onze Belgische stamboek vertegenwoordigen op het wereldkampioenschap jonge paarden. C'est ce cheval entre autres qui ira défendre les couleurs des studbooks belges au championnat du monde des jeunes chevaux de dressage. En dat was natuurlijk Nick van Laar met Jack Daniels en...
Thank you, Nick, for your performance. We saw a horse with a very elastic trot work, showing very good freedom in shoulders, developing the extension, the medium and extended trot with a lot of energy, stayed narrow behind and very well balanced back to the collection, showing ability to take weight and showing a lovely cadence in the collected trot. So 8.8 for the trot. The walk was relaxed and ground covering, and especially in the collected walk, the walk stayed very, very clear. For a higher mark, the horse needs a little more ground cover, even 8.0 for the walk. The canter in clear 3 beat and showing ability to take weight. In the extension, we would like to see a little more uphill tendency and a little bigger jump, 7.8 for the canter. For submission, the horse was able to perform everything effortless today. The mouth was closed and showed saliva. The horse was always in front of you and in a nice frame. Showed what I said before, in both periods the horse showed that it's able to take the weight, and also the tempi changes were very secure, 8.2 for submission, and for perspective 8.4. That makes a final for quality 82.4. Thank you.
En dat geeft een totaal van 77,379%. C'est 77,379%. Et en effet, il remporte pour l'instant le classement provisoire. Neemt daarmee de voorlopige leiding. En onze laatste deelnemer hier voor dit Belgisch kampioenschap van de 7-jarige dressuurpaarden. C'est notre dernier compétiteur dans ce championnat de Belgique des jeunes chevaux de dressage de 7 ans, Wolfshoeves Kenzo G. Et c'est Dominique Dore van der Horst qui nous le présente. Le père de vader is De Niro. Le père de la mère, de vader van de moeder, is Jazz. We kijken naar Dominique Dore van der Horst en Wolfshoeves Kenzo G. En dat was Dominique Doren van der Horst met Wolfshoeves Kenzo G.
Thank you, Dominique, for your presentation. We saw a horse with a very regular trot work. The trot could be a little more engaged from behind and could be a little rounder in the top line at times. Sometimes we had the impression that the poll is not always super supple, so the top line could be a little more round to gain a little more suppleness of the back in the trot. But the cadence was not too bad in the collected trot. The horse kept the rhythm in the lateral work, 7.6 for the trot. The walk was clear rhythm and ground covering in the extended walk. Unfortunately, then got a little tension in the collected walk, especially in the beginning of the collected walk. And of course, we have to take that in account, so 7.5 for the walk. The canter for us was the best pace of the horse. It shows jump, it's going forward in the extensions. Could maybe still have a little more bending in the joints in the canter work, but we saw that the canter has a lot of balance, especially in the flying changes. They are already very secure and straight. So 7.7 for the canter. Submission, I already said that the changes were very straight and very secure, and also the pirouettes were not too bad. The horse shows ability to take weight, but the walk pirouettes could be a little smaller, and also we had two little issues with the canter directly in the beginning of the test, and we had another issue starting the half pass to the right when the horse started to canter as well. So 7.6 for the submission today, also for perspective 7.6. So the final result is 76% for quality. Thank you.
Ce qui fait un total de 72,143%, 72,143%. Dat is de 7e plaats. We hebben zometeen in de buitenpiste, over 10 minuten, is de prijsuitreiking van de 6-jarige en de 7-jarige van het Belgisch kampioenschap dressuur. Dans 10 minutes, nous aurons la remise des prix pour le championnat de Belgique des 6 ans et des 7 ans en dressage. Piste extérieure à 17h30. Après l'épreuve, ce sera. Dat gaat doorgaan na de springproef.